All right, this next one, this was brought to me by a friend. He's a machinist, and he lives out in the country out here and stuff. And it was kind of a typical night, and it's like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, whatever. Him and his old lady and dog, they're going to bed and stuff. And so they go to bed, and about 3:30 in the morning, he starts hearing the dog, and the dog is really carrying on, really carrying on. So he goes out, and he's like, what's going on? And the dog's standing on the couch and stuff. And so he's like, well, I'll let it outside, and he goes out to water the bushes too. So he goes out behind the dog and stuff, and he's in a big hayfield, and this is a big hayfield. It's not a square field, it's a rectangular field. It's really kind of by itself out there. So he looks up there, and there's a humanoid or a gorilla or whatever. And so he sees this humanoid gorilla or whatever, and he's looking at it, and it's walking across this hayfield. Like the hayfield, I don't know if you've ever seen this or not, but they go out and they mow the hay, and the hay lays there for a day or two. And it's going, it's reaching down, it's grabbing something, and it's putting it up to its lip. And well, when I talked to him, I said, do you know what it was that it was putting in its mouth? He's like, no, man. And he's like, I don't have any idea whatsoever. And it's like, it's like going and going and going, and it's grabbing something, and it's putting it into its mouth and stuff like that. And I said, you know what that was? And I said, that was a hayfield that was cut. I said, those were moles. I bet those were moles that it was grabbing, and they were chewing them in its mouth. He's like, yeah, that was moles. It made perfect sense. So there he was, and the thing's out there eating moles, and it goes across the hayfield right behind his house, and then it cuts and it goes into the woods over there. I went up there and I grabbed my listening device and I stuck it out in the woods, and we got a lot of action out in the woods out there. A lot of screams and yells and all this kind of stuff, and really bizarre things. I would say it was like a gorilla sound, or just more like something with a very deep vocal cavity. I mean, something was really making noise. Mm-hmm. And it was wild, man. It was wild. So that's just part of it that makes Cryptovania Cryptovania.
I can see you coming from a mile away. No need to see you anymore today. Sunsets behind the hills, I can't wish it back. Feels like I've been here once before, and I fell right down to the ground. One thing about you, you stay the same. Don't wanna be the only one, be the one caught looking like a fool. Don't wanna live with it, don't like the taste of it. Packed up all my shit and headed out the door, and I can't get back the things that that I stole. And I won't walk away from this life I love. Got down on my knees and kissed the stars above. Don't wanna be the only one, be the one caught looking like a fool. Don't wanna live with that, don't like the taste of it. Place bets and take the pills, tell me what I like. Seems like I have been told all this before. Yell in my face, I don't hear a sound. I feel no guilt, I feel no pain. Don't wanna be the only one, be the one caught looking like a fool. Don't like the taste of